And he did.
Do you feel the pulse?
GNT back at it one more time for your viewing and listening pleasures. Hey, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. We have a lot to talk about this week. A lot of NFL stuff that's happening behind the scenes, especially stuff dealing with these boys that's right here. But we're not going to just talk about them today. We have a lot of NFL stuff to talk about. And the biggest question of them all right now, which is kind of surprising, are the Lakers for real? Welcome back, people. Hey, look, if you have not yet, as always, we like for y'all guys to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell as well, so every time we go live, you won't miss a thing. But the one thing that I'm missing right now is my crew. So let me introduce you to the boys. Joel Berg gang in the building.
Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? GNT Sportstalk, your boy Joel Berg gang. You already know I'm here on another episode. Let's get right into it, man. A lot of good stuff.
And Tone will be with us shortly. So don't fear, Tone is nearby. But until then, since we have the two Eagles fans on screen right now, it's only fitting that we at least talk a little birds, just a little bit. For example, Joel, that happened.
Oh, yeah.
That happened. And, sir, we're not just talking about what happened, last year during the offseason. No. We're talking about what just happened just this week. Joel, please hit the people with the knowledge of what happened.
Well, listen, man, they extended Saquon Barkley, and in addition to that, was able to move some money around to create some cap space, and we got Bond back. So, yes, we did. We got Bond back. Huge key contributors for the defense on the defensive side. But man, oh man, Saquon got the bag, well-deserved bag after that year he put in for this team. And so does Zach Bond, man. And already, I mean, the legal tampering period starts on Monday for the NFL. And we already moving some money around because that Zach Bond contract also, is friendly for this year. So also leaving a little wiggle room to work some magic. And there's a couple other players on the team that they're talking about and re-signing and stuff like that to move some stuff around to create that cap space. But somebody by the initials of MG might be popping up, but how we see this for sure.
How we see this Spider Kev was happening, brother, at on IG. Just tie your brand. I said her name correctly. And how we trust.
Damn right.
Just get that man's gold jacket fitted. I mean, just go ahead and get the seamstress going. Just make sure that his arms is cut right there. You can show the cufflinks. I mean, make sure that thing is laid right on him. You know what I mean? Because he's ready for that gold jacket for a GM of the century.
But we don't pay running backs. We don't pay linebackers.
No.
The team doesn't do that right out the gate. Let's get it done.
Bam, bam.
Exactly. Loving it.
And the implications of what's happening next, well, you see, Max Crosby went ahead and signed a monster deal with with the Raiders today. I'm about to say the LA Raiders with the Raiders today. Crazy. These
Yeah.
NFL moves are going is nuts. But Max Crosby signed a crazy deal. So, all right, I guess they're not trading him. So I guess he's not going to be available. Uh, it only makes sense that Myles Garrett would show up in Eagles green. I mean, maybe it's just me being overzealous of me being this crazy Eagles fan, but now after Bond signed, it's a possibility, Joel.
Listen, man. I mean, it's been talked about for the last couple weeks. I mean, even leading into the Super Bowl, it was already kind of like talking about it. But it's becoming reality, man. And at this point, I will be very, very shocked if it doesn't happen. Put it that way.
Facts. Facts. At this point, I expect nothing less. Ty on Instagram said that no, Howie's the best GM in the league. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. How he's able to make these moves. No, we started off with $18 million uh, under cap, under the salary cap. With the moves that he made with Saquon saving about $7 million, and then cutting Slay and Bradbury. Now we're not going to see the benefits of that until after June, but that's more money saved in the books. And that makes sense because they're saying that Miles is not going to be available until after June because the salary hit for Cleveland would be lessened after June 1st. So, how fitting is that Slay's contract and the salary cap being saved there is after June? What's also fitting is that Tone in the building.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, GNT Sports World, man? Sorry I'm late, but better late than never, man. What's going on? What's up?
All good, bro.
Oh,
Look, we just decided to, since you took a little hiatus, just got away, that we just talked a little bit of, some Eagles green talk real quick. So, but now that you're in, now that you're back, welcome back, bro. We can go ahead and get off the Eagles talk and let's go straight NFL talk before we talk about the main point of the night, and that's these Los Angeles Lakers, because we got to get into that conversation. But Tone, since you just stepped in, was there any moves that happened so far that you were surprised by, NFL wise?
um, mm, nah, not really. Uh, none that really like overwhelmed me or you know what I mean, it's taking me by storm just yet. Not so
Mm-hmm.
nah.
So the Max Crosby thing didn't surprise you, him signing for that much?
He a beast. No, it didn't surprise
Okay.
me. I mean, you pay like you weigh, right? Like, so no, that didn't surprise me at all. Bulls, he's a talent. You know what I'm saying? He
Mm-hmm.
got what he deserved. And, you know what I'm saying? The rest is history with that. So no, that didn't surprise me at all.
See, I wasn't surprised by him getting the money. I was surprised that the Raiders gave him the money.
Right. I thought he was going to actually. I thought he wanted out, but I don't know if that
Mm-hmm.
was him. You know what I mean, putting that leverage up. Like, look, give me this chicken, and I'll stay.
Right.
Or get me out of here. So it worked for him. So
And that's I think that's what, like, for example, I'm pretty sure Cleveland thought that was exactly what was the deal for Miles, because it's like, all right, well, you say you want to get traded, say you want to get out, but you know what, we're going to offer you more money, take you back to the table and see what happens. And Miles was like, nah, I don't want no more money from y'all, shut it down, I'm ready to get
right,
out of here.
right, yeah, because they losing tradition, man. Like he off that. You want to win now. Like it's, I think for some players, man, the money be cool. Obviously, I mean, at some point getting the bag, being the highest paid player at whatever that position may be. But at the end of the day, man, if you want to create a legacy for yourself, man, and you want to be putting them books like as one of them guys, man, you want to win. You want to win a championship, man. You want to go to a winning organization. Cleveland hasn't had that, and for how long? You know what I'm saying? Even when it was basketball, you know what I'm saying? When Cleveland, this is for you. You know what I'm saying? Like so, they've been in a drought. You know what I'm saying for a minute. So, I mean, I could dig. MG wanting to get up out of there.
Yo,
So
before we continue on IG, Ty just gave you a shout out because you have on. What do you got on there, Tone? I'm glad you stepped back a little bit.
Ah,
Gotta
you know what I'm
gotta
saying? Well,
shout it
first
out
off,
for
yeah,
Ty.
yeah, yeah. First off, you know what I'm saying? I got on a shirt, you know what I mean? It says I am content because that's what the promoter is. I'm content, man. Any platform you get me on, whether it's GNT, Laugh the Pain Away, podcast link, at work, out in the streets, wherever you see the promoter at, man, I'm content, man. So, you know what I'm saying? And shouts out to Chai Just Brand, Taya, man. This is her shirt, this is her brand, man. So tap in with her if you want to, you know what I'm saying, get a shirt, man. So just Taya Brand, man. I am content. Let's get it.
Yeah, she just put it up there, man. She put A Tone in the author T, my guy. So shout out, shout out, shout out.
Hey man, that's what it's all about, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, promote, man. Like, one hand wash the other, man. You know what I'm saying? And anything that we do, man, and shouting somebody out or supporting somebody, man, whether it's clothing, you know what I'm saying, whether it's like products, you know what I'm saying, whatever that thing is that people do, man, you know what I'm saying? Support, man. That's how anybody is gonna make it, you know what I mean, in this life, man. Support, yo. So I mean, shouts out to you, Ty, man. Support. And she supported, you know what I'm saying, the Laugh the Pain Away, you know what I'm saying, show. She's been to a few shows, man. And that's what I'm on, man. I'm glad I got this platform and I'm glad we brought this up. Because what I mean, that's the wave I'm on now, man. And you know what I mean? Like, and there's no shade to nobody, man. But if you ain't supporting me, man, I ain't supporting you. You know what I'm saying? There's no shade. There's no shade. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, nothing to nobody, man. But you know what I'm saying? You can't be expecting people be expecting you to do things for them or show up for them. You know what I'm saying? Yo, come to this party, do this. Like, dang, you been to anything I had? You know what I'm saying? You promoted anything, you supported anything, even if you can't make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, throwing a couple out, yo, you know what I'm saying? Get that away, raffle that off. You know what I'm saying? Like anything. I'll take accountability in that too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure some things that people sell and things that they got going on that I haven't, tapped in with. But I think for the majority, you know what I'm saying, I do believe that I have supported, a lot of people out there, man. But I want the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't giving me that favor, man, I ain't giving it to you. Like I said, man, no shade. I still love you, you know what I'm saying, but just not for what you do. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't supporting nothing the promoter got going on, that's just the wave I'm on, man. So I'm putting that out there.
all right.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, man. I mean, I could I could relate to that in a big way. I mean, obviously, I run my own personal business and you 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 would think, I started it 7 years ago, going on 8 now, back in 2016, 17 when I started it. And you would think right off the rip, like the people that support you the most is friends and family. But that's not the case. Like I'll be telling people now, I started a business, it's been successful, and the people I get money with is strangers, man. It's like, just business partners and stuff like that. I got a lot of business going on with people that I didn't know like my whole life, like I know certain other people, and then you look for that support and stuff like that, and it's not gonna come from there. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. We put our put our best foot forward and see how it goes, man. And like you said, that's the same type time I'm on.
Yeah, and that's what you would think. Obviously, the support will come from family and friends. But you know what the problem with family and friends? They always want it for the low. They want the discount because they know you. Like, yo, like, do you walk into the Gucci Louis Vuitton store asking for the low? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you gonna pay that 350, 400 for a belt. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to come to a $30 comedy show. Like, I don't get it, man. But shout out to y'all, man. And you know what I'm saying? Salute whatever business, anything, you know what I mean, people got going on, man.
Lady Leo
Uh-oh.
definitely agrees with all that. She says
Wait, who?
yes.
Who?
Lady Leo.
Is that your
Oh,
daughter? Oh,
No,
is it?
oh, just
no,
making sure.
Lady B is not there.
Oh,
That's
lady. Okay, all right. I
Leo.
just
This
wanted
is
to make
not my
sure.
daughter.
I wanted to make sure because I wasn't going to
We
say,
wanted
man,
to
that's what's up.
clarify. I mean,
Yeah,
we want
right,
to
right.
make
Because I
sure.
was going to give her a shout out.
Let's not go down that
So,
road again.
Let's not, please. Please, let's not. And Miss Melissa here said he is content. So how about that?
Let's get it. What up, Liz?
So yeah, so getting back into the conversation, into the sports conversation, I agree with y'all guys. Look, we need to support each other. We already know that already. But that's the reason why podcasts like the one that you're part of, Tone, the podcast link.
I'm
That
glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up because I'm going to share the conversation we had when you was in a kid when you had your cat moment. You know what I'm saying at work the other day when you was
oh,
talking about the podcast link, but he said podcast kink. I said, "Whoa, bro!
I did not,
Hold on,
bro.
hold on, yo, hold on." I said the podcast kink show.
That's in
Nah, man,
your that's in your room. That's in your room, Larry. The
No, it's
podcast
not.
in the kink room.
that's why he got the
Episode
new. That's why he
69
got the yo. That's why he got
has
the new
all the
backdrop. That's why he got the new
data to
backdrop.
back it up.
He don't want us to see. He don't want us to see the wall.
Hide all evidence
Right, that's
of
cool.
the nothing that I have. I don't want to
Ain't
hear
no
that
the
crap.
nothing that you had on.
Yes, Lady Leo, they're starting early. Yes.
Hey, and real quick
Blame it
before
on
we
the
move
reader, man.
forward about the
That's the
support,
margarita.
before we move forward about the support thing, don't let somebody blow up because if somebody blow up, then everybody know you. Then they want to be along for the ride. That's the second part about that conversation.
I was
That's
gonna say
exactly
that.
what happens.
I was
Because they're
gonna
like,
say that, but I
oh,
ain't
I
wanna.
know Tone, I know
Uh huh.
Larry. Oh,
Uh huh.
Joel, what y'all
Uh huh.
doing this weekend? Where y'all at with it? And I'm
Uh
not
huh.
saying us specifically, but just
Mm-hmm.
speaking in general, just like you repping Tyre's brand with the I am content and the author tees and stuff like that. But
Hmm.
everybody that we've been working with, we hopped on a different podcast just to support and show
Right.
out for them. It's just like that. You don't never
Hmm.
know who's gonna get that opportunity, and they're gonna look back and remember, be like, yo, you know what? I had worked with this person or this person, that supported me and stuff like that. And then that's who they remember. You know what I mean? It's easy to, jump on board when, everything's going great. But you know what I mean? When
Right.
things when
When you
things
hit the
aren't there
trenches.
yet, everyone got a comment, everyone got, their own opinion and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
when everything's up, they're like, oh, hold on, let me see what I can get or
Hmm.
finesse my way into this or that.
Uh
But
huh. Like you've been
that's
down the whole
exactly what
time.
happened.
Right.
Yep.
Look, and
Nah.
we gained some great friends through the midst of all this, man. I mean, Taya, for real, is a friend indeed. You know what I mean? Like,
And it's
she's
genuine too. It's
absolutely
genuine. It was no catch to any of the relationships that we've built throughout the year plus. Like I would have
Right.
never met any of these people like just on the street or even if I met through a job or anything like that.
hmm
It's like,
Hmm.
yo, and it's like it's A1, it's authentic, it's genuine,
hmm
and it's like nothing secretive behind it. It's just like, yo, I just want to see y'all do well. And whatever. Like and it's reciprocated back.
Right.
facts.
Right.
Yo,
Right.
I was sitting here thinking like the other day, like Juan, Mr. Marrero,
Hmm.
yo, he's not a friend of mine. He's like family to me now. You know what I mean? And that's because of this partnership. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we don't take anybody for granted. I mean, we appreciate every kind of connection, everything that we have, and that I think that's clear and it shows that's there. But I mean, we want to be able to support each other. Key is we want to be able to support each other. But speaking of support, it's kind of funny how that word pops up and how that man popped up over with the Lakers. You talking about a support for LeBron? That man right there. Tone, Joel, y'all guys was talking about the significance of having that man go over to LA with LeBron. This is your chance to go ahead and just go ham about this conversation. Who want to go first?
Tone. Go ahead, Tone.
Absolutely.
You know what's crazy? At first I didn't like it. I didn't like the trade. I
Mm-hmm.
thought that like they both needed the basketball. You know what I'm saying? So that things would conflict, games would be off, and I mean, yeah, I know they both could put up numbers, and you know what I'm saying. But I just didn't think it was going to work. You know what I'm saying? I admit that. But Obviously, after him getting acclimated in LA, I'm not sure if the first couple games he played was a little bit of nerves. You know what I'm saying? He on that stage, bright lights. You know what I'm saying? But playing with a LeBron James, man, he always made everybody around him better. You know what I'm saying? And then with a player with Luca's talent, so how much better can you make that man? You know what I'm saying? And it's showing. You know what I mean? It's showing, man. I think they've been like 9-2, since acquiring him. And he obviously didn't play like the first couple games that when he got traded, but I think they're 7-2 when he plays. They went from the sixth seed, or I'm sorry, the fifth seed to the second seed since he's been there. So they on a hot streak. They rolling, man. They rolling. Obviously LeBron was already still showing us like that he still got like young legs and still can, battle and be the best player. You know what I'm saying? Like on any given night, like in the league, I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Not just on the floor, but still in the league, man. At 40 years old, so Boy's still doing his thing, still carrying the torch, and then playing with a generational talent like Luka Doncic, man. You know what I'm saying? It's working, man. So what I mean? Come playoff times, man, they gonna be a team to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? So I would just say watch out, man. And then, Lakers definitely look like they secure, for the future with him. And it seems like, that dude Nico Harrison, man, for Dallas, man. I don't know if that guy's cursed, man. But it's just going downhill for him, man. Getting to Anthony Davis, obviously with his track record of injuries, even though the last 2 years he's been kind of cool with LA,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying, as far as the injury thing. So that didn't seem like an issue. But he played one game and got hurt. So you like, dang. It traveled to Gatson, the other big man. He's out for significant time. And then they said ever since the trade of Luka Doncic, the minutes that Kyrie has been playing has went up, it boosted, you know what I'm saying? And he was a player that dealt with, injury, being injury prone in the past and, with the heavy amount of minutes he was playing. So obviously that's more action on the court. And then of course we seen him the other night, you know what I'm saying, step on the floor and tear his ACL, man. So it's just like I don't know if it's a Luka curse, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everything has went downhill, since that trade. They said even if you think about Klay Thompson, you know what I mean? Like he went to a team where he was going to be behind Luka Doncic and a Kyrie Irving. To be that third guy, you know what I'm saying? Not really the main focus. And now neither one of them is there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And he's going to have to be there by himself for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? And it's showing with him, man. Like he's a real, very, very emotional guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he
Hmm.
wears everything on his face, his sleeve. You know what I'm saying? When he plays, like even when the couple games they played Golden State this year, like he was just, it was catching him a couple, shots like where Steph might have hit a shot. He's sitting on the bench just looking straight. Like you could just tell he's pissed off. You know what I'm saying? That whatever's happening is happening. You know what I'm saying? But if that was the case, man, he should have just stayed in Golden State. But you know what I'm saying? He probably thought he needed a fresh start. You know what I mean? Somewhere different because of how things was ended. In Golden State. But you know what I mean? Like I said, for the most part, man, Luka Doncic is balling in LA. The curse didn't hit the Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? Then even before Kyrie getting hurt, I seen a real report that they had raised their ticket sales. You know what I'm saying? Like for the rest of the year. So are they going to lower them now that like nobody's playing? I even seen a conversation saying should they shut Anthony Davis down for the rest of the year? You know what I
Wow.
mean? Because you know, no, I mean you don't want to wave a white flag and give up, but at the end of the day, man, you traded Luca, you ain't gonna have Kyrie, and you traded, even though he's with us now, but you traded Grimes, who I think could hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like could be a bucket. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's downhill for Dallas, and it's uphill for LA.
That one of the best things that happened to the Lakers was that connect trade didn't go through. Because he's that other player that they really needed to really like solidify that whole lineup. So I'm
But they
happy
saying
that
that
didn't
he,
happen.
but they saying that he like was like kind of distraught about the trade connect. And I think he actually had they said took like maybe a couple days, like even when the trade had got rescinded, he took a couple days off because he was just like messed up, I guess, from the trade. And
Mhm.
since the trade, my man has been only averaging like 3 points. Yeah, and so he's been struggling. He's been in struggleville, you know what I'm saying? Since that move. So Hopefully he gets it together. Obviously for his sake
Yeah.
and playing time, stuff like that. But I don't know. Young boy took it a little heavy, and he ain't playing good right now.
Well, I hope that changes. So you
So
look as
Gino got capped.
no, I'm here.
It happened a few times. He was trying to say it was on mine, but I'm like, all right.
I'm right here.
Nah,
I'm good.
it looked like Gino got capped, man. Unless his Wi-Fi got cut off.
No, my Wi-Fi is on. We
You gotta
good.
pay that bill, bro.
I definitely did.
But
I'm fine.
anywho, your
I'm
thoughts
A and
on the
okay.
Kyrie or the marriage Lakers situation?
Yo, that Kyrie thing, that was shocking. To have him out for the year, like it was already bad when Luca got traded and it came out that Kyrie was like, "Look, I want out of here too," and
Can
then
you
let
hear me,
that
Joe?
happen.
Yeah, I hear him. Now he froze up. Oh no, there you
I'm
go.
not frozen. Is he
All right,
frozen?
there you go. There you go.
Then it's you.
Who?
You.
No, I
He's
couldn't. We
good.
couldn't hear you.
Whatever. Anyway, uh having Kyrie hurt for the season, that hurts. You know what I mean? That it's never good when you have a superstar that unfortunately that gets hurt and is out for the rest of the season. That's tough. But I mean, that's the luck in Dallas right now, man. That's the luck in Dallas. All around. I think all their teams has all been struggling like that.
It's the Luca curse. Like I said in our group chat, is the Luca curse in full effect. But going back to LA, last 10 games, 8-2. I think Luca in the beginning when he first got traded, he still was dealing with a minor injury. So now you see, like even when he was shooting, when he would land, it was like obviously bothering him. But
Mhm.
I think the Luca trade is actually better than we thought it was going to play out because we didn't think of like he's ball dominant as well. So it gives LeBron a chance to like actually sit there and relax and catch a break. You know what I mean? So now he's able to perform a little bit better, with some rest throughout the game when Luke is there. But definitely, like they in the second seed. I don't anticipate them slowing down. They're only going to
Facts.
get better and get more familiar. There was even showing these passes like during the game where Luke is passing to a spot, not even to LeBron, but LeBron has the ability to get there. So he's starting to get those little habits and develop those little tactics on the court, and familiarize themselves with it, heading into the playoffs is going to be big. And then the other team, I know you guys were talking about Dallas and the injuries and that not playing out well, but the other team to look out for is Golden State, man. They're out of the play-in. They're in the sixth seed, and they're also 8-2 in the last 10 games.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that too. They've been 9-1 since they got Jimmy Butler. So you know what I mean. They who that little Marion? What's going on? But yeah, like I said, 9-1 with Jimmy Butler plays. Like I said, they played themselves into the sixth seed now. Draymond, I know he was just talking, you know what I'm saying, but at All Star, you know what I'm saying, he said they was gonna win the championship. You know what I mean? Because I think they said last time Steph won All Star MVP, they won the championship. So, you know what I mean? He was having fun with that. And something else to mention though about the team in the East, man, Cleveland.
Yeah.
They made a trade and got the boy DeAndre Hunter. You know what I mean? Shout out to Philly, man. I mean DeAndre Hunter. You know what I'm saying? Ever since he went there, they 9-0. You know what I'm saying? And they still just looking like the best team in the league. You know what I'm saying? Obviously with the acquire of him, man. Yeah, Cleveland definitely a team to rock with, man, right now, man. So I definitely, think they're the best team in the league right now.
I'm sure she's talking about Kyrie here. Made two free throws in tears, left the game. True champion. Facts.
That yeah, she talking about Kyrie
Hmm.
and obviously because of how he was just locked into, Kobe and that was his guy and they worked out a lot together. He take a lot of things after Kobe. I really believe that that's what his mindset was. You know what I'm saying? He knew he was badly injured. He didn't want to go out, just I guess being on the ground and injured, having that Mamba mentality. You know what I'm saying? But the one I don't know what's worse, you know what I mean, because I haven't had either injury. But Cole walked off the court with no assistance. You know what I'm saying? And Kyrie, obviously, he needed the assistance to get to the sidelines and get back to the locker room. But yeah, I think that was a little bit of that Cole, pause.
Well, speaking of injury, now here's another good topic, and a topic that we should see a really good showing from Tone and Joel with this one. It deals with this team here. So Joel Embiid, knee surgery, had to crack his hip to get everything aligned correctly to straighten up his knee. So I guess the question is, do you think this is career ending for him? I know we're probably going to see him next year, and he's going to try. But do you think we saw the end of MVP Joel Embiid?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't think he's going to come back to anywhere near that MVP caliber player. I mean, obviously, you're going to be stuck with the situation where he's already paid and stuff like that. So you might be lucky to get 20 and 10 out of him at this point. He might be a role player, you know what I mean, on limited minutes. But until he gets hurt again, I mean, like like we talking about different, not even a basic surgery or any surgery that's a normal. You're talking about messing something up to fix something else. Like it's just weird. But it's just since day one. I mean, it's been this year has been just everyone's kept in the dark by it. Like nobody's really being upfront about it. It's like if everybody knew this was the case, like why didn't you start that process of getting him right for the season? Like you know what I mean? So honestly, they were talking about forcing him to retire. That's like the latest, which is just because he's medical under a medical retirement. And that'd be the way to save the money. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I don't think he's going to be anywhere near. Yeah, look, Tyre's putting it up now, but it's just it's just it's a bad topic for me, man.
I
And
feel
we
like
gotta start referring to him as Joel, because a lot of people get my name confused with Joel and Joel. So let's start calling Joel and be Joel, because
Joel Embiid.
unfortunately, you got my name.
Joel Embiid. Go ahead, Tone.
Yo, so there was an insider. Obviously, I probably said this before, man, but an insider before the season had actually started said that Embiid was hurt worse than what the Sixers had let off. You know what I'm saying? So this has been something at the beginning of the year that an insider knew. You know what I'm saying? That he wasn't 100% healthy. That he probably would get shut down for the season. Now this was before the season started. Clearly, they didn't want to do that because of the acquisition of Paul George. They wanted to see, you know what I'm saying, what that could be like if it ever would pan out for this team to have that championship aspiration, whatever. But it just wasn't it never was that. You know what I'm saying? It never was that because he couldn't ever be on the floor with them, you know what I mean, consistently. So they never ever really built a chemistry. And then the same thing with Paul George. He wasn't really like that on the court like that. So there was never no chemistry built from this team up until, them deciding that Embiid should get surgery and be out for the rest of the year. Now, as far as him, or as far as this being career ending, obviously I don't think that it's career ending as far as like he gets this surgery, he can't come back and play. But I will agree with what y'all saying as far as him coming back and being on the level, you know what I'm saying, that he once was. He's just an injury prone kind of guy, man. And I remember a couple shows ago, man, Taya said it just like she's surprised that he even lasted this long, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
in the league. And clearly, I think right now, because of the amount of surgeries that he's had up until this point in his career, he's just starting to break down. He can't even get past or heal from the surgery he's having because now he got to have additional surgeries. You know what I'm saying? Like you're saying, the breaking of the hip to realign his hips so his it won't be so much stress on his meniscus. It's like what? Like bro, if you got to go through all that just for the stress not to be on your meniscus or whatever kind of ligaments in your legs, your knees, whatever, like that's pretty bad, man. That's pretty bad, you know what I'm saying, for any athlete, not just Joel Embiid. I'm sorry, for Joel Embiid, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, and with that being said, man, just like I know I seen the Sixers, they say they will petition to if he can't play in a year, they're going to petition for that retirement.
Wow.
Compensation, for him, man, because it's like they paid all this money to this dude who can't play.
Hmm.
And Daryl Morey's an idiot, you know what I'm saying, for doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if these players got to take physicals, every year coming into the season. Like, he should have seen the breakdown of his body, and been like, nah, bro, we're not giving you no extension, man. You got to, come out here, get over this injury or play. Let's see how you play through it. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But that's just the way the ball's been bouncing in Philly, you know what I'm saying, as far as the Sixers goes, man. Started with him at the beginning of his career, man. He didn't play the first two seasons of his career when we
Right.
drafted him. So it's like, to be at this point, like you said, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It is like, damn, he lasted this long. And he's given us some great play. You know what I'm saying? Put up some crazy numbers, you know what I'm saying? Dominated, you know what I mean, when he could. But just the wear and tear and the physicalness of the NBA has just won, on his side. So, it's unfortunate. It's sad, you know what I'm saying, because he's a player for the Philadelphia 76ers, man. And yeah, this definitely might be the end, you know what I'm saying, that we've seen of Embiid. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know if they'll get rid of him, send him to another team. And, we get to see him somewhere else. But yeah, the Joel Embiid that we've known, you know what I'm saying, and loved here in Philly is definitely gone. Um, it stinks, you know what I'm saying, because we gave Paul George all that money, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. It's just like I said, it's sad to see, but what you gonna do, man? Life goes on, right?
Yeah,
As King John said here, I'm sorry, Joel, real quick. King
yeah,
John said here he was playing in the Olympics hurt and all. And absolutely. I mean, he sacrificed himself to to go ahead and get that Olympic gold around his neck, and now he's done. I'm sorry, go ahead, Joel.
Now, I was gonna say the crazy part about Joel Embiid's career is the fact that like he's just injury prone. Think about it. Like I mean, Tone's the ball player out of this group here.
Hmm.
You've been playing ball since you was a little kid. He started playing basketball 17, 18 years old
Yeah.
when before he went to Kansas to play. So it's like, unless he was playing soccer that whole time, where he got the wear and tear on his body. But like this dude's just injury prone. And then going back to the beginning of the season, like Tone was saying, where the insider had inside knowledge of him being hurt in the beginning of the year, and then the organization having knowledge of this, why would you sign him? Is the craziest part. Like, like John, actually, that's my cousin's John that made that comment. We know in the Olympics, he was just there to get for the ride. Like he wasn't being an impactful player then. So it's like, what happened at the end of the season last year? He's in the Olympics. He didn't dominate. He didn't like outperform or do anything crazy there. And then you have knowledge of him not being 100% heading into the season, and you give him this extension. Is like mind boggling, bro. It's just crazy. And it's the more of the reason why, like, somebody in this organization needs the answer to it. Like, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I'm not, you know, one of them guys that want to see somebody get fired and make an example out of somebody, but clearly somebody dropped the ball. Like all these red flags. Like there was no reason to extend this guy. I would have been like, yo, All right, you in the best shape. Like Sai put it, he said he was in the best shape of his life or his career, whatever it was. All right, let's see what you got. Let's get halfway through the season. If you're showing consistency and you're balling and you're doing what you need to do, then we could revisit this extension. But with all that knowledge, with all the data that we had from last year, the Olympics, how he didn't play a key role in getting that gold medal or anything like that. Why would you resign him? Now, fast forward, look at where we're at right now, and it's completely in shambles, man.
Yeah. So that's all right. Look, I apologize for bringing down the energy of this podcast for this. We was on an electric high when it comes to what the Eagles did, mellowed out and had a good conversation about the Lakers, and then kind of brung it down when it came down to the conversation with the Sixers. But it's okay. Good old Cap got a good pick me up. Tone, I have a question for you. Are you ready for the question? People watching, are y'all ready for the question? You're going to find out right now.
James.
Nah, that's Travel, son. The nigga Travel. I'm calling Travel, man. Hell no, you gotta move your pivot foot, buddy. I'm still calling Travel, nigga. I don't care. The rules specifically say you can't move your pivot foot. So if you don't move the pivot foot,
James.
That's a travel, son. That's what we call it, bro. You get him off the court. I'm just playing, but damn. So I'm the only one gonna call travel? Anybody I gotta call? Y'all lying, son. If I'm on the court, I'm calling travel, bro. Hey, blow the whistle. Nigga, you ain't move your pivot foot, fam. Pass the rock, bro.
Yo, it wasn't until the second time that I didn't even notice the boy had no legs. I was like, yo. Yo, hold on, man.
We gonna get canceled, bro.
I don't know. I don't know what that is because you gotta have 2 feet to have a pivot foot. Like your pivot foot can't be your push off foot too. Like I've never seen that before. So I don't know what that is, yo. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know what to call that, bro. My man had a calf. He had a calf. He had no other Achilles height. Come on, man. I don't know, bro.
That's my homie Pogo.
Pogo. Oh man, Pogo with the logo.
Pogo
I don't know
stick.
what that is, man.
That's my
I don't
man
know what that
Pogo
is.
stick. He out there.
I mean, how do you call travel on my man though? Like, how do you even call travel on him? When he going to the hole, like, what do you? He gotta hop. My man got to hop 3 times. Come on, man. I don't know about that one, y'all. Like I said, it wasn't until the second playback that I didn't notice he had 1 in the head. Oh man, that's crazy.
Just in case with people in the back. Just in case. Just show you. I'm just gonna show you the beginning.
James.
Nah, that's Travel, son.
Yo, go back,
wait,
go back.
I'm
No,
about to
go
say,
back.
yeah,
Go
back,
back real quick. But before you play, hold on. Look at the leg that's missing. He actually does a little crossover with it. He like crosses it over. Go back. All right, you play.
James.
Nah, that's Travel, son. The nigga Travel.
Did you catch it? Did you catch it?
Yo, what's even worse though? What's even more worse is that you got by a ball with 1 foot. He still sidestepped you and went around ball with 1 leg. So that's even worse for the defender. Like you got, you know what I mean? You got boo bop by my man with 1 foot. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. But as far as it being a travel, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I don't know.
That's funny. Hold
Like
on.
I said, you have to have 2 feet in order for your pivot to be the one that moves. But the
Uh,
ref gonna say that was his
He acting
pivot
like he
foot
just
because your
uh,
pivot foot, you can move your other foot. You know what I'm saying? When you pivoting, you can move your other foot. So my man got a pivot foot and a push off foot. So what's I don't know, man. I don't know.
what's going on? It's good to see you. Thank you for showing up.
Who that? What's up? What's up?
What is going on? I'm glad I got some. I'm glad I got some. We got some laughs on the IG right now. So
Yeah, I ain't never. I mean, I've never played with against anybody that didn't have like both of their arms or both of their legs or anything like that. So I don't know. I don't know.
all right. Well, how about this? One of the pivoting, literally pivoting off of that conversation into this one. So one of the biggest events and shows I used to love when I was younger was wrestling, right? I think we all love some WWE or some WWF, depending on how old you are, what you called it, right? And one of the best things about a good wrestling match of two fighters that you wanted to see fight for a while is their intros, right? Imagine this is your favorite wrestler, and this is his intro.
Jeez. Ugh. Damn. Damn.
hey, put Kendall's comment up, man. Kendall's comment up.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. Whoa.
Exactly.
Kendall, man.
Exactly. That's all I said. What is comment?
Whoa. I ain't even going. I don't want to comment on that. I'll let y'all comment on that. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what boy talking about, yo. Come on, Kendall. What is he talking about, man? How can you do what, Kendall?
He's
I don't
talking
even
about
want to go.
going hard.
I've never been like that playing basketball, Kendall. What are you
He's
talking
talking
about?
about going hard against the leg mill.
Hey, yo, hey, Kendall, man. You're a wild dude, man.
He put damn one leg. Kendall trying to post him up. Going hard on him. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Kendall, thank you, bro. I love when the focus is not aimed towards me.
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild right there.
Good job, Kendall.
Salute to Kendall, man.
Kendall, man, that's a funny dude, man. Shouts out to Kendall, man. He's a cool old dude, man. That's a cool guy right there, man.
Yeah, he's definitely was somebody that I would never forget as far as like someone you work with and stuff like that.
Facts.
So like when I
Yeah.
first met him, he's just the way he talked and all that stuff, man. Cool dude, man. Cool ass dude. At first I thought he was somebody's security and shit. How big
Yeah,
he
right.
big,
That
big
boy
as
was on.
shit. I was like, damn, why he so damn big, bro? He walking around like then he started talking to you, he's just like, yeah,
Yeah, he's
all
a funny
smooth
dude.
with it.
Yeah, Kendall, cool old head, man.
Good old Kendall. Joseph on IG. Appreciate you watching, man. Appreciate you.
What's up, Joe? What's going on, boy?
All right. I guess no comments on the last video, right? Poor guy.
Oh, broke his leg. Yo, I seen a joint. I seen a video with the wrestler John. I don't know. I'm not sure if y'all seen it, but the dude, he like goes to jump off the turnbuckle, but I guess he was gonna do like a backflip splash on a guy, but I guess he did too much of a spin. I mean, too much of a flip and landed on his neck. Did you see that, John? And that shit, his neck broke actually. Um,
Oh,
and you know how like wrestling is obviously scripts and stuff like that. That was supposed to be like his finishing move. He was supposed to win the fight or the match, but he couldn't. After he did it, he couldn't move. He was sitting there like this. So the dude went over there and pinned him, but he grabbed you all. You know what I mean? Hard. He was grabbing him all like this, pinning him. I'm like, yo, boy, got broke neck, man. You grabbing him like this? But he didn't. I guess the boy probably didn't know like how severe, he was hurt. But yeah, man, you catch that joint. That joint was crazy.
these wrestlers, man. You got that crap. Good job. All right. Last part of the conversation. I think we got all the laughs out. D-Boy, what's happening, bro? Good to see you as always, man. All right. Last part of our conversation has to do with the NFL. And the biggest question is going to be these quarterbacks. More quarterbacks is actually available this year when it comes to free agency than probably ever before. Aaron Rodgers, Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, Sam Darnold. So I guess the question is, where would y'all want to see these players go?
This morning, I think it was on ESPN. Greeny actually had the perfect landing spot for Aaron Rodgers,
Giants?
and it was the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what he actually kind of, and he pleaded his case, and I mean, uh, because of the reason you got two guys. So right now, a lot of the reasons where Aaron Rodgers, it was coaching, organization, and all that stuff. So
Mhm.
now he's going. If you fight the case and plead the case for him going to Pittsburgh Steelers, you got a coach that everyone thinks highly of,
Mhm.
and an organization that everyone thinks highly of. So it kind of like it'll be like the missing link for both sides as far as bringing someone in and stuff like that. And then he even talked about how he was playing a little bit better after that injury. First year off the injury, the first couple games were towards that tail end of the season, he was getting better. So I think obviously, like, just to answer your question, I think that's the perfect team for Aaron Rodgers would be the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I would say Aaron Rodgers needs to retire. He's washed. Um, Russell Wilson, he's backup at best, and it doesn't matter where Fields or Darnold goes. I don't think they're elite quarterbacks. So that's my take.
Damn.
Ke-
Uh,
Kendall has a spot for Sam Darnold.
oh, that's right. Hold on. My man is a resident Minnesota Vikings fan. What does he say? He said he could go to hell after that playoff performance. uh,
Don't need to give him the going rate. Give him that Dak contract in Minnesota.
Well, they got their rookie. They got the bull who they drafted last year, who they probably gonna obviously put the eggs in the basket with. So Darnold had his shot. They talking about they thought he played his way into like a $40 to $50 million contract.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I doubt that. Um, I don't know if I will. Well, I can say where I want to see these players at, but uh, like I said, him and Fields is backup at best too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So that's it.
Wow, that's a shame. I mean, especially Fields. Like he went from like the possibilities of what could he do with all the weapons that was going to make it over to Chicago to, oh, he has a chance to actually be under a great coach in Tomlin, to you're a backup at best. Man, how the mighty have fallen. That's all right. That's what happened when the NFL is short for not for long. So that's his career. It's a shame. But you know what? I can see Justin Fields like with the Giants. I can see him being there. I can see him, showing up as a backup, and then something happens. He has to start some games, and then he kind of like resurrect his career. Because for some reason, I don't think that the Giants is going to pick a quarterback in the first round this year at all. I think they're going to go ahead and get Hunter with that number 3 pick, and still don't have a quarterback at all to get them out of anything. So we'll see what happens. We definitely see what happens. Or Sam Darnold. I guess Sam Darnold going over to the Giants as well. But in order for them to be competitive, they need a quarterback. And right now they definitely do not have one. And if I'm a Giants fan, what do I have to look forward to? To get this corner that can play wide out as well, and I have no quarterback they go ahead and get them the ball. You got this rookie phenom from last year that missed the neighbors, and see him pissed off towards the end of the season because of the fact that he don't have a quarterback that can give him the ball. It's at least you get Justin Fields. You may actually have an exciting team and an exciting season. So we'll see. All right, that's pretty much the end of our show. Anything else I want to add?
No.
No, I mean, I know we wanted to go over like obviously the people who got released.
Oh yeah,
you know what
sure.
I'm saying, across the league. I'm just throw off a few names obviously that I've seen that got released. Of course we all know that Devontae Adams was released. Sheldon Rankins, the D tackle.
Mhm.
Raheem Mostert, he was released. Obviously Gerald Everett, tight end. Jamal Williams from the Saints, running back. We see Kristen Kirk just got released. Tyler Lockett got released. Of course, obviously Big Play Slay got released. Shaq Thompson, Preston Smith, Garner Minshew, and to recap a little bit off of Jamal Williams, and like maybe this was like this information, I guess in my mind went by fast, but I didn't know or I forgot that he led the league in rushing touchdowns in 2022. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much that's what got him the contract in New Orleans. But he had a horrible 2 seasons there. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why they got rid of him. And Christian Kirk, the Jags had gave him a 4-year, $72 million contract. You know what I'm saying? For a subpar season, in Atlanta. I mean, I'm sorry, in Arizona. So clearly he wasn't that guy. You know what I'm saying? That y'all thought he was. And then, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you release him. So. You know what I'm saying? Those some of the names, like I said, that got released, man. As far as where these guys are going to go, not sure, but you got to be careful with these free agent signings, man. Like you think you're getting something that ain't really there. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pay attention to what you're signing out there.
Yeah, and the receivers available too, in conjunction with the ones that got released. You got Chris Godwin, Mari Cooper, Stephon Diggs, Marquise Brown. He said Christian Kirk, Dami Brown, Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Hopkins. Man, Deontay Johnson. Like these are all receivers that if you were playing fantasy, you'd be like, I'd love to have any one of these guys.
Facts.
And now they're all free agents. Wow.
Yo, with like no clear idea where they're going either. Like when I look at those players, I can't picture where, at least the wideouts, for example, I can't picture like where they're going to go. That makes sense. I can't picture it.
Yeah, one healthy Chris Godwin, man. He's sure-handed, man. Like I played a lot against him in fantasy. Y'all know, man. He had them crazy games. I mean, he's another one that gets hurt more often than not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And like it's a shame, Stephon Diggs. That would be a name like 2 years ago. That's a name that's like, yo, Stephon Diggs is available. Oh my God. Like who's gonna grab him? This is gonna be crazy. Now it's like Stephon Diggs. It makes no sense. Makes no sense at all.
The running backs: Aaron Jones, Najee Harris, J.K. Dobbins, Rico Dow, Gainwell, and Nick Chubb. That's the top 7.
Nick Chubb is another name. If he didn't get injured. If he did not get injured. That man was running like he was about to get a gold jacket, man. So, okay, next week, man, our episode next week is going to be epic because next week, Monday starts the beginning of tampering on Monday. I want to say around 3:00 is the beginning of the tampering period. And then after that, then it just goes crazy. So we get to really see how these NFL teams is going to start to actually piece themselves together and actually become the team of that year before the draft. So like having a podcast on Wednesdays definitely helps because we get to see everything kind of transpire and then we can actually talk about it like crazy on Wednesday. So it's going to be a crazy week next week. We already know it's going to be all NFL, all conversation. Pretty much most of that for next week is going to be absolutely crazy. But hey, look, it's time to close this thing down. First things first, I appreciate every single one of y'all for being here with us this evening. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can always be notified of when we're going to upload or when we're going to go ahead and go live at all times so you don't miss anything. But as always, it's time to shut this thing down. Yasmin, thank you so much, my dear. We appreciate you. It's good seeing you. Definitely good seeing you. It's been a little bit, so it's good seeing you, my dear. So let's get ready to shut this thing down. Got the music up. Bird Gang.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode with GNT Sportstalk here. As you already know, tune in next week. I can't say. A lot of great topics on the NFL. See who goes where, all that kind of stuff. So, well, Bird Gang, check it out.
Tone the promoter.
Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of GNT Sports Talk, man. Episode 82, man. Had fun. Great topics, man. Great debates, great conversation, man. So we thank y'all for tuning in, man. Just like Larry said, man, don't forget to hit that notification bell, like, comment, share, subscribe, man, to our channel. You know what I'm saying? We're bringing great content every Wednesday, 8 p.m., man. Or 8:15, you know what I'm saying? A little bit more. At least that's what time I showed up tonight. But I appreciate it. Like I said, appreciate, man, the support. Like you said in the little segment of this show, man, support. We appreciate it, man. We willing to obviously, give the support back, man, however we can, man. That's the name of the game, man. One hand wash the other, man. So we appreciate it. We appreciate it, man. Y'all tapping in, man, sharing the content, telling y'all friends, you know what I'm saying, telling family, telling whoever, man. You know what I mean? Tap into GNT Sports Talk. We appreciate it, man. But yeah, I mean, just like I am, man. Y'all see the name on the screen, man. The promoter, man. The promoter, man. The promoter, man. Like that's what I do. And of course, every third Friday of the month, man. If you all don't know, you better know. Laugh the pain away, man. It's a poetically infused comedy show, man. That thing is every Friday, well, every third Friday of the month, man. This is our next show coming up Friday, March 21st, man. You don't want to miss it, man. That lineup is crazy, man. Legendary Black Ice. Poet, man. If y'all don't know, tap in. Follow him on Instagram. Watch his content. Crazy, man. And obviously, you come down. You get the free wine, you know what I'm saying, with the show. Get your ticket. So just come down, man. Have a good time with us, man. That's the next show, Friday, March 21st. We are actually in Harlem again. We be taking the show on the road again to Harlem. You know what I'm saying? April 27th, that show is, man. So if anybody's in the New York area in April, y'all want to pop out, support, laugh, the pain away, we are out there April 27th, man. And just something that just happened this week, you know what I'm saying, with the Arthur T creator, you know what I'm saying, we are having, and if y'all don't know this as well either, you know what I'm saying, I'm a part of a podcast link family, like where we all dibble and dabble in the podcast world. We came together like Voltrons and we put together live shows, you know what I'm saying, that we had in the past. We had 2 of them in the past. We got one now. It's cooking up. It's May 4th. Tickets are on sale. So please, please, please support us on that round, man. Our podcast link, we're having another live show. Like I said, May 4th, we have the venue, King's Cafe. You know what I'm saying? All the information is on my page. Inbox me if y'all need tickets. I'm going to be putting that thing up, promoting it, man. But again, podcast link, we have the live show May 4th. Tap in, follow Tony Promote on Instagram. Ticket information is in my link. Just tap in, man, and support. If y'all don't know nothing tonight, that the word, you know how like Sesame Street had the word of the day, the letter of the day? The word of the night is support, man. We need y'all to do that, but we going to do it back. So thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of GNT Sports Talk 82. Let's get it, y'all. See y'all next week.
Once again, appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in. Taya, you're right. Kind of did forget Debo going to Washington. It's funny because last week episode, I actually said I can see that happening. And what does the crew think about it? And it's funny. A week ago, they was already saying that Debo's washed and he's really chubby. So we'll see exactly what happens when it comes to Debo being over at Washington. But hey, look, for everyone, thank y'all once again for tuning in. We really appreciate all y'all guys' support as always. Where would we be without y'all guys? The answer to that is we wouldn't be anywhere. So we appreciate y'all guys so much. Thank you for all the support that y'all guys give us. Continue to do that, please, and continue to share the content that we have. We want this whole entire crew to become bigger when it comes to the content that we give y'all guys and the things that we're able to do with y'all. So, hey, look, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, like we already said. Until next week, God bless every single one of y'all. We are officially out. Peace. As soon as I hit the button. Dead balloons.
Yeah, absolutely. You got some that you're gonna worry about, but you gotta check yourself. Yeah. Either gonna pray or you're gonna worry. You can't do both. God got it. God know I work too.
Last year we got hit with it worse. Headed to the one start, then our season just got put in the hearse. But I feel like it's a gift and a curse. We learn from it, and we don't stay stuck on that page. We turn from it. Lost Kelsey, but ain't stopping nothing. Still gonna run up all them steps till we rocky something. Put your corner right on ice, or Smitty hockey something. This and white right up the middle, better block or something. All my birds come correct, know they ready to battle. Stole Saquon from New York, took a bite of they apple. AJ for the slant, so we ready to tackle. They call him Swole Bad Man, cause he ready to get at you. Lost Cots, but it's Carter time. Jordan Davis, Huff Sweat, name a better line. I got Slay for a pick for the money line. CJ back on the squad, he came just in time. And I ain't even mentioned Dallas, he's so underrated. Ain't got watch Jake kick it, cause I know he made it. Stone Coop out the draft, and I know they hate it. And D was hearing all that noise, he gon' situate it. Fill it down on tough skin, you shouldn't play for it. Jalen Hurts, the realest in it.